Hey guys, welcome back to the CulePodcast. Welcome back to another video. On today's video, we're going to be talking a little bit more about Ilkay Gundogan because his departure seems to be imminent. It seems that he's going to be heading over to Manchester City. And then as well, we're going to be talking about Garcia. Could he potentially return to Girona? We're going to be talking about that. And then lastly, talk about this crazy rumor that has emerged in the media in regards to Rafael Leao. Is it feasible? Is it just BS? We're going to be talking about that on the video. But guys, before I get on the video, make sure to follow me on all my social media platforms. Everything is posted down below in the description. Go over there and check me out. That way you guys can stay up to date with everything that I do on the channel. But guys, let's get straight into the video. All right, guys, let's get straight into the video and let's talk about Ilkay Gundogan because right now Barcelona have 100% decided to let Ilkay Gundogan leave for free. Currently, Man City, they're in talks with Gundogan's agent and his entourage in order to negotiate the details of the contract. But Pep Guardiola has given the green light for the deal, Man City as well, and so the last thing is remaining is those details of the deal to be completed, and as well Gundogan's green light for him to accept the deal that Manchester City are offering. And you guys know my thoughts on Ilkay Gundogan's departure. I think letting him go for free is a mistake. I think Barcelona, they are going to regret it, and it's just due to Barcelona's poor financial situation, in which they do have to let a player such as Ilkay Gundogan go, simply because we need to register Dani Olmo, and we need to free up some salary space. It's simply as that, and just Barcelona see the departure of Ilkay Gundogan as a good market opportunity, but that is debatable. It's simple as that, but it's most likely that Ilkay Gundogan is going to be leaving Barcelona pretty soon. He didn't train with the squad in order to basically resolve the future. And so, guys, let me know your thoughts down below. Ilkay Gundogan seemingly heading over to Man City. His imminent departure seems likely. But now, guys, I'm going to be talking about another player who could potentially be leaving, and that is Eric Garcia, because right now, a report from Sir says that Eric Garcia return to Girona isn't completely ruled out. Hansi Flick, he wants Eric Garcia to stay, but his departure, like with so many other players, it would free up some fair play for Barcelona. It would free up some salary space. And the Girona coach, Michel, he does want Eric Garcia. And Eric Garcia, he played a significant role in Girona last season with the departures of so many of their key players. For example, Alex Garcia, Dovbyk, just to name a couple. Eric Garcia, Girona, they have weakened. And so in order for Girona to somewhat remain competitive, they would like to bring back Eric Garcia. And with Barcelona having that center back spot being a little bit, I would say, overcrowded, could Eric Garcia's departure be a good thing? For example, you have Pau Garcia, you have Kunde, you have Lenglet, you have Christensen, Nico Martinez, Miguel Fay. There's so many center backs at the club, guys, that Eric Garcia's stay is a little bit complicated. But here's where I throw you guys a bone and a little bit of a question. Hansi Flick tried Eric Garcia in the match against Valencia, and he played them in the base of that midfield. And so he didn't actually play him as a center back. And so if Hansi Flick does want Eric Garcia to stay, could Eric Garcia be another option in that base of the midfield? We know that Eric Garcia, he's very good on the ball. That's one of his virtues. He's very good at passing. We know defensively he is at times a liability, but if you're playing at the base of the midfield, you're not as exposed as, let's say, if you're playing as a center back. And so, could that be an option for Hansi Flick? We do know that Xavi, he did test out Eric Garcia in that pivot position, but Xavi tried Eric Garcia as a sole pivot, not as a double pivot. And so this is something that Hansi Flick is going to have to decide. Hey, do I really want to get rid of Eric Garcia, or do I want to keep him and just be another option in that base of the midfield? But now, guys, the last thing I want to talk about to you guys is in regards to Rafael Leao, and I'm just going to be simply honest and clear. Just ignore any rumors in regards to Rafael to Barcelona. This is absolutely just a media campaign, a ploy from the club and those surrounding it. It's just to distract you from the whole noise in regards to Ilkay Gundogan and any negative sensations surrounding the club. Because with Ilkay Gundogan's departure, a lot of Barcelona fans, they are upset. They're upset at how Barcelona they're managing the club. Rightfully so. The club is being run by clowns. Laporta, Deco, all the way, all the board members rightfully should be criticized for the poor work that they're doing over this transfer window, what could arguably turn to be Barcelona's worst transfer window in recent memory. And this is just news to basically distract the fans and everything. But FFP Polo reportedly said that FC Barcelona want to sign Rafael Leao this month. They want to make him a top priority, and they want to make him the marquee signing for this window. Leao, he would love to join Barcelona, but AC Milan would roughly ask somewhere between 100 million euros. But Barcelona, they could include some players in there and lower that fee. But, reading that report, guys, as I said, it's just complete nonsense. At Barcelona, they can't afford, for example, Nico Williams, who's half the price, who's even a third of the price. Because I also saw a report that was saying that AC Milan would want 150 million euros for Rafael. I am absolutely sorry. Rafael is nowhere near feasible for Barcelona. The wages, the transfer fee, it's insane. If Barcelona they want to get rid of Ilkay Gundogan because of the panic of not being able to register Dani Olmo, what makes you think that Barcelona are going to be able to sign and register Rafael? That's absolute nonsense. And even though Rafael is a very good player, 150 million for him, I'm sorry, I think that's way too much. I think 100 million, I think that's somewhere, somewhat of a fair price, maybe even a little bit lower, 80, 70, around there. But anything other than that, I'm sorry. There's absolutely no shot. And even though Laporta is a big fan of him, even though he would be a dream signing for Barcelona, he would absolutely revolutionize that left wing. It's just simply not possible. It's simply not possible. Barcelona, they cannot afford them. And even if they let go, for example, of your Eric Garcias, your Mikael Fay, your Lenglet, your Gundogan, your Roque, it's not happening. And just a brief, talk and discussion about Roque, guys. I want to be talking to you guys because Real Betis, they have entered the talk to sign Roque. And I did talk about on yesterday's video how Roque was in talks with Sporting Lisbon for a permanent transfer, but Real Betis, they are negotiating with Barcelona for Roque, but on a potential loan. No buy option, nothing like that. And Roque on a loan, it wouldn't be the end of the world. I would much rather prefer Roque leaving on loan to Real Betis than leaving on a permanent to Sporting Lisbon. Roque, he gains experience in La Liga. And as well, he's able to develop himself as a player. I would much rather prefer that move to Real Betis over a move to Sporting Lisbon. And even though we would be getting a fee for them, roughly around 25 million to 30 million, including variables. But guys, that was it for the Barcelona news of the day. Definitely let me know your thoughts on everything discussed on today's video. Ilkay Gundogan's departure seems to be imminent. And Eric Garcia, a return to Girona, is it on the table? And Rafael, apparently a priority for Barcelona. Absolute nonsense. But guys, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment. And see you guys all in the next video. Peace out, guys.